Hi there, in this lesson we're going to look again at vector journeys, but in a slightly different format than before. Now, as we said earlier, a vector represents a journey from point A to point B, but only the finishing point is important. There's several routes to get there that can take place. Now, if we look at this diagram at the bottom here, what we're being asked to do is find the journeys in terms of these smaller letters U and V. That wasn't the case in the last lesson, and that's why I'm going to look at this again, because this is what we've been asked in an exercise book how to do this. Okay, so we've got this journey from D to C to consider, from here, D to C. Again, the route you take is irrelevant. What's important is the finishing point. You start at D and you finish at C. Now it tells us here that DC is equal to 2 ABs. So AB we can see here is called U. So basically what we're saying is that DC is equal to 2 of these bits. So it's just equal to 2U. And that's me writing it in terms of either U or V or a combination of both. But that's us done at that point. And because I might need that later, I'm going to actually write that in the diagram. This is equal to 2U. And it's important to understand that that's in this direction from D to C. Okay, so let's move on to the next one, which is A to C. So you're starting at A and you're finishing at C. Now that's a possible route, but this is also a possible route, A to D and D to C. But because we don't have any small letters here and we don't know what it is, I'm going to take this route here from A to C. Now we can see from A to B, that's called U. If I'm writing it in terms of U and V, so that's called U there, so I'm going to put U. And then I'm going to add on the next part of the journey, which is V. So you add on V here, which we're done. Okay, right, moving on to AD. So A to D. Now, because we don't have anything next to that, I'm going to have to take the long way around. I'm going to have to go from A to B, then from B to C, and then from C to D. That's my route to get from A all the way to D. So the first route, if you like, AB, is going to be U. Then I'm going to go up there, up V. So along here is U, and then up here, which is V, and then I'm going to go backwards along here. So that's not adding on 2U, it's adding the negative of 2U, which is just really taking away 2U. Okay, 2 to go. So this one is B to M. Now, I think somewhere in the textbook you're told that M is the midpoint of BC. So this is halfway up and down here. So because we know this journey from B to C is V, then B to M is just a half of that journey. So it's a half of V. Right, one more to go. We've got from D to M. Now there's two routes to go there. You could either go D to A and A to B, and you could use this route here, which is a bit more complicated. I would probably just go from D to C and C to M. That's probably the easiest route. I always pick the easiest one. So from D to C is 2U, and then we're going backwards along here because the V is in this direction, so we're going a half again, but backwards, so it's take away a half of V. Okay, that's an alternative way to write out vector journeys.